You want to see Daddy? Look, there's Luna. Hello, Luna. Okay. Hey y'all. So it's midweek, and I'm gonna do my update for what I got left for the week. So I have about my 3,000 words, which will be today, tomorrow, and Friday, and that'll get me down to about 3,000 left to reach my 40,000 goal. So at this point, I got 6,500 to go through, or left to reach that. I'm cleaning up the last remaining scenes that I have, or expanding them, because there's I started most of them last week, and I just have to get expand them. And I think there's like one or two other scenes that I'm going to add near the end, and then this one's done. So I hopefully will probably be finished by next week, which was my plan. And I got to get my COVID shot next Friday, so I'm trying to get that done just in case I don't feel good. And then it'll be I can give it to the editor, because I'm probably gonna start formatting and doing my self-editing this weekend, because I'm more than halfway done with the story, and I can give it to my reader and she can correct what she can find, and then it'll be all taken care of and I won't have to worry about it anymore. Other than that, it's just going to be a typical for the rest of the week. I'm going to be doing my gaming and reading, and I'm going to do some yoga tonight, because I can feel my stiffness coming back from my incision scar, so I got to stretch that out. I debated about talking about this, because this happened earlier in the week, but I'm going to do it anyways. So for me, as an author, and this is my opinion, so everybody has their own. You will never find me online disparaging somebody else's stories. I don't feel it's professional, and to call out even without naming names, just to say I'm reading this story on, and I don't care how it's edited or formatted or all that stuff. It's just, I don't feel that that's something that authors should be doing to other authors. It's enough work to write a story, and if it's not up to the standards of somebody else's reading, that's no reason for another author to call that out on social media. I might get some nasty comments about this, but that's just my feeling. So yeah, you will never see me disparage another person's story just because it wasn't up to what my standards of editing or interest of reading is. Yeah, I understand, there are some people who don't have editors or know how to self-edit, but that's a learning thing. I didn't when I started, and there's still 3 books that I have at the editor that took me a long time to save up the money to have edited. And yes, you could use the editing software, and you could use Word, and you can do all that stuff, but that doesn't catch everything. So just to say, I don't like the story because it wasn't up to my standards of what I feel that it should be edited to is kind of, I don't know, I guess, like I said, to me it's unprofessional if you're another author. That's a very, tricky situation to talk about, so I don't know. Hopefully this video won't anger people and they won't come back after me, but I just feel that I needed to talk about it. To me, it's always better to lift up somebody and ask, did you realize that you made these mistakes, instead of just going, well, I didn't like the story and how dare somebody publish this because it doesn't meet my standards. Especially if it's an indie book. Indie authors, we don't really make a lot of money, and we don't have the resources that the trade publishing houses do. So we do the best we can, and like I said, my feeling is it's just really uncalled for to call out another author. But again, that's just my opinion. So, and you also don't know, like I said, you don't know what their resources are. You don't know how their age. You don't know if they have mental disabilities. You don't know if they have physical disabilities. So all that things, are factors into whatever they decided to do. And yes, okay, maybe they were lazy, if you want to say that. But just to assume that, because I don't agree with that either, just to make assumptions, well, they were lazy and they didn't want to fix it. You don't know that. So nobody really knows what decisions somebody makes about their stories and why they did it that way. So I guess that's, I'm not going to say much more about this, but I just needed to get that off of my chest, I guess, because it really bugged me earlier in the week when I got involved in this conversation. So I guess that's it for today, and I will be back hopefully on Friday. And I'll see if I have a question and answer. I'm going to try to get some posted online to see if I can get anybody that's willing to give me a question that I can answer. So other than that, I guess if I don't, I will just be doing a short video. So I guess that's it. I will see you. And, if you do the I can't talk. If you do the subscribe thing, that'd be awesome. So see you later.